Hi Virgos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen Psychic Medium. Welcome to a singles prediction for 2026. I'm calling this glimpses of love. Okay, so magical glimpses of love. I'm asking Spirit for just moments. Glimpse what's coming your way, what is going on around you, anything that could be happening heading into 2026. I do have charms and initials, and we're going to call in our spirit guides now for our sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome, of course. And please use these readings to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of. I have 1212 on my clock. I'll take that angel number as I am recording this today. So that's always a blessing. And use these to manifest a love that you're worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. So let's get started, Virgos. Let's see what Spirit wants for you today. Let's call in our spirit guide. Spirit, I call upon you for loving guidance. What is it that you have for us at this time? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. Okay, let's see what we have. Freedom. This relationship allows you healthy space and room to breathe. You can be yourself. Be yourself. You're independent, they're independent, and we create a new life together. I have the benefit of the doubt. Give this relationship a chance. They're saying allowing someone into your heart. That could be something that you're struggling with right now. Maybe, do I trust this person enough to, kind of let my guard down? Disguise. Some elements of this relationship are hidden. I want to know this person on a deeper level. I need them to take off that mask. And I have a forever young. Your romance sings with joy as you surrender to the youthful playfulness. So I always like the feeling of I feel like a kid again. I feel like a teenager again. They're saying I've got a crush on you, that it's immediate. You feel like it's ridiculous, this crush that you have. You're like, oh my God, this is crazy. And I feel like they have a crush on you too. And maybe you're actually saying that to each other, that this is kind of crazy. I feel like a teenager. But that's cute. That's fun energy. That's good stuff. But it does feel like I have a wicked crush on you. I'm going to say it that way. And I think that I'm going to wrap my head around that for a moment. Let's see where we're headed. I have a 10 of Swords. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a 6 of Pentacles. And I have a Knight of Cups. When you ask them the question, is there anyone in your past? Is there anybody that is going to come out of the woodwork? Are you holding feelings for anybody? Are you waiting for somebody to come back? The answer is going to be no, absolutely not. I have nothing. I am done, buried, gone. I don't know how else to say it. And I'm so excited about moving ahead with this person. Almost like puts their foot in their mouth a lot of times. Like they could be so excited about this connection that they're kind of stepping over themselves. So it's a little bit of love bombing. I'm going to say it that way. Maybe you might have to slow this person down, but I do feel like they're talking really fast because they're excited about it, and they just want to get to know you, and they want to ask you questions, and they want to spend time with you. And so they're saying talking on the phone for hours. When was the last time you did that? So that could be a clue, for hours on end. Okay. So maybe it's like, oh my God, we thought it was a half an hour and it's 3 hours has gone by, So that tells me that you're really into each other and you have a lot to say to each other. This person's looking for a equal. They're looking for a partner, Spirit saying. They're looking for somebody to share their life with. They're a very generous person, but they don't want to be taken advantage of. They are very, very generous with their heart as well. So I don't feel, maybe it's you that has the mask, the guard up, something like that. But I do feel like this person's very, very generous with their heart when they are in a relationship. They're sharing with me this person is a one-person person. Wow, I don't know if Spirit's ever shared that with me. One person, I got to write that one down. One person, okay? So that feels like, hey, when I give my heart to somebody and I'm in a relationship with somebody, you're the only one I'm going to think about. You're the only one I'm going to want to be with. And if I don't want to be with you anymore, I'm going to be hopefully honest and say, I don't want to be in this relationship before I try something else out and then decide whether I want to jump ship. So yeah, one person. Aw. I have a hanged man. Yeah, this person has waited for you, and they have been done and buried for a long time with an old relationship. No feelings, no chance of going back. And they have just been waiting for the right one. Look at all these knights coming in. I feel like I'm rescuing you. There's a little part of me that the knight, it does feel like a knight in shining armor. It does. I'm sorry. I'm a hopeless romantic. I feel like, not that you need rescuing. It's just all part of that fairy tale, that divine masculine energy that comes in and sweeps you off your feet and, I don't know, makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel loved, makes you feel sexy, makes you feel wanted. So I am definitely feeling that with all this night energy. This night is a movement. It is it's always moving forward, those nights. Some go at different speeds, some go, slow, some go fast. But right now you've got, love, you've got fast communication, you've got instant passion. So knight in shining armor. I'm definitely gonna grab that because I that's how I feel. Spirit, please share with me. I want to rescue you somehow. I have a 3 of Swords. I have a World. And I have a Page of Wands. The 3 of Swords was more of a feeling of the conversation that we both have about people hurting us. Tell me about your past. And you talk about what happened, what went wrong in a relationship, good, bad, and ugly. And then we talk about moving on, and it's a new phase in our lives. And we talk about, I don't remember the last time I had a crush on somebody. I don't remember the last time. This just came into me as for the first time in a long time, I'm seeing that I could head down another path. I could start to head down a new path. So you haven't even looked at a new path in a long time, is how it feels. So this is very much I don't remember the last time I've had feelings. Let's just say feelings, whether it's crush, I care about you, I'm interested in you. My heart is starting to pull me in your direction. I love that. And I have feelings for someone. So your world is about to change. Definitely a feeling of my world is about to change. And I don't know if you were necessarily not expecting this. I think we've been waiting for this. I think both of us have been waiting for the right one. It's not easy. 10 of Wands. It's not easy to find the person that you'd want to be with. And I have a 5 of Swords. So it's a battle out there. Maybe we have battle stories about dating, online dating battle stories. So yeah, I got one for you, craziness. anyways, yeah, it feels good. Knight in shining armor spirit. Tell me more about this connection. I have pride. I want to show you off. So this they're saying a big personality. They have a big personality, and they probably were not willing to settle. That's why they'd rather be alone. I'd rather be alone than not be with somebody I really, really want, somebody that I really would want to show off. Little bit of eye candy coming into me there. They could be really proud of, what you look like. You're sexy, beautiful, handsome, something like that. So it's a little bit of an eye candy energy. I've had my tower moments. Yeah, I have had these experiences. So, yeah, a grown up, somebody who's had other relationships. I'm making a move. I'm planning my move. I love this. So I'm strategizing. I like that. I feel that people who strategize and they put in a lot of effort into what time they're going to call you, what they're going to say. I'm going to text you on Wednesday, and then I'm not going to text you on Thursday, but I'm going to text you on Friday because 3 days in a row would be too much. So yeah, it's the person who's like putting all this energy into what's going to work. Yeah, just excited about you. They're putting that much energy into it. Covering up a problem, trying to fix somebody. That could be part of the stories from the past. I had somebody that was an alcoholic. I couldn't change them. They were always in recovery. I couldn't change them. They couldn't hold a job. I couldn't change them. So that could be part of a story. I have religion, okay, coming from different religions or different cultural backgrounds. That could be something that doesn't matter, or it could affect this connection one way or another. But we should be aware of it, that it could be coming. And I have crumbs. I don't want to string somebody along. I don't want somebody to string me along. That feels like don't play. This person's very prideful and they're strategizing. So they're not going to play games. They don't want to have you making them jump through hoops. Okay. Don't make me prove myself to you. That this kind of energy is not going to tolerate that. They're going to want to be, I hate to say it, but they're going to want to lead. They're going to want to lead. They're going to want to be the pursuer. They're going to want to be the one that asks you out. They're going to want the one who sets the pace of how often we see each other or how fast this connection comes together. So sometimes you just have to go with the flow, and let the other person lead. That's fine. Doesn't mean it's going to be that way forever. But in the early stages of dating, I feel like this particular ego, I will say, is saying, I don't want to be breadcrumbed. I don't want high maintenance. I don't want crazy. I don't want drama. I'm going to walk away. Under repair, somebody who wasn't ready for a connection. I feel like that's somebody that I've gone through that already. And it could be this new person saying that, like, the last person I was with just had too many problems, just lots of drama in their life, lots of anxiety in their life. And I got tired. I want somebody who's a little bit more stable, meaning you. And there's nothing wrong with that. As much as you want somebody who's got their act together, a good person, a good catch, they want somebody that has their act together as well. Spirit, please share with me some personality traits. Let's do that. What is this person like? I've got a crush on you. Hardworking. They don't want to waste their time. I have adventurous. That came into me more as like play hard, work hard energy. I work really hard all week. I got a busy day, busy job, demanding, and then I want to be off and do something fun on the weekend. So yeah, maybe I rest, when we hang out, but I want to get something in on the weekend. I want to say I did something this weekend. So they probably go out of their way to try to plan a little something, or let's get out of the house, at least one of the days, and, say we did something this weekend. Very kind. Nice. I have healed. I've gone through a lot. I don't want to. There is an incredible sense of they had high maintenance and drama in their life. They had crazy in their life, and they will never put themselves in that situation again. It was horrible. They had a hard time getting away from it, breaking away from it. A lot of, kind of crazy around the breakup even. So I feel like they will never put themselves in a situation with somebody that has the tendencies to have that personality. So they're looking for somebody who's really, really got their act together. So I'm hoping that's you. I'm assuming that's you. I'm curious about you. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. They're a curious person. They are interesting. They just said, I have charismatic. I also just felt this gorgeous smile. I just felt like smiling eyes and beautiful smile. That could be you. I love your smile. But I feel like this person smiles beautiful too. They're saying, just a genuine smile, genuinely happy person that likes to smile. Some people like to smile and some people don't. Very grounded. Okay. I have peaceful. Yeah, I want peace in my life. I would rather be alone. This person's mantra is, I would rather be alone than have somebody crazy in my life. Okay, it's not worth it to them. So they are not going to even want to start strategizing and dating somebody until they know that person is quote unquote pretty normal. I have trustworthy. What did they say? I'm one person. I'm a one person. Yeah, the person who says I'm not interested in dating around. It's very important to me that I put my focus on whoever I'm with at that time, and I'm not kind of like juggling multiple people, and I can't keep one relationship straight unless, and what's going on there, let alone, what's going on with 2 or 3 other people. Yeah, they're saying they don't want to be caught in a web of lies. So this person isn't going to put themselves in that position. I love that. All right, let's get some initials. Okay, so first initials, last initials, something like that. Could spell your person's name. I have my beautiful cranberry and gold tiles for the holidays, although I probably will use them year round because they're a pretty color, but I definitely bought them for the holidays, and here they are. So I bought them this summer. I bought them in the summertime when I was on vacation at an antique shop, and my husband said, what are you doing with those? And I'm like, just leave me alone. They're going in my room. So I had a plan for them. I have the letter E. I have an I. The letter B. I have an R today. A. I have the letter T. Another R, a D, and I have a U, another I, another D, an S, W, H, T, another T, E, letter D, K, letter N, and I have the letter G today. Okay, so those could definitely look at Ted. Ted is right there. Anybody know a Ted or an Ed? That could be a clue. It's like right in front of us. All right, so let's see what else Spirit wants us to know about this connection. Spirit, what is it that you want to share with us today? what is coming our way with this connection, this faithful one-person person. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a Seven of Cups. I have a Moon. And I have a Five of Pentacles. They said reliving the worst. And when I asked them what they meant by that, it was they just keep reminding themselves of a bad situation. And that could be you, that could be them. And it's that lesson that we learn that says, I will never do that again. I will never date that kind of person ever again. I will never put myself in that situation again. So this person's very clear as to the type of person that they would date or be in a relationship with. And I think they're very, very upfront with that, you know, just, I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time, which could be refreshing to your ears. You know, good. Thank you. I have a Seven of Wands. I have a Lover's card. I have an Empress. Beautiful. And I have an Ace of Pentacles. So, wow. I definitely want to, I see something in you. Let's start with that. I definitely I'm seeing something in you that I haven't seen in anybody in a long time. So this is coming to light to me. This is, they're saying, I mean, it sounds corny, but I gotta say what they say. You make my heart sing is what they said. So you're opening up their heart. You're making them feel amazing. You are making them feel alive again. They see this beautiful Empress in front of them that has this kind, caring heart and wants to be in a relationship with them because of them. So I got to tell you, I think this person decides that they're all in. I do. I feel that once they get over the hurdle of, I don't want to say they're not going to have any problems with you, but they're not signing up for this big, huge bee's nest. I feel like they're going to be all in. I do. I feel like they're going to put in the effort. I feel like Spirit just said, like, we're going to go all the way, you know, whatever the dream is, whatever the goal is. If we want to be in a commitment, if we want to have a home together, if we want to be married, have kids, whatever we're going to do it together is. So, yeah, this is I'm all in, definitely, with these cards. So you've got somebody who, I think this Empress, let's go back to the Knight in Shining Armor, that my Knight in Shining Armor falls in love with my Empress. Fairy tale, yes, but don't you think that you deserve it? Don't you think that you have waited long enough for a fairy tale, you know, to be part of your life? You do. You deserve a fairy tale. All right, let's see what we have for charms. Maybe we'll get some additional messages. So I have my Christmas charms. I'm trying to use these as well. And these have additional letters also. So let me get a scoop of these and see what they want you to know. All right, so I have a letter Z. I have a P. I have another Z, letter C. Okay. And I have a W. Okay. I have two Merry Christmases. So it tells me that felt like we just both celebrate Christmas. So we both could have a Christian background. Doesn't matter, you know, how we were raised, but we could both celebrate Christmas. And that's something that we do. I have this cozy home, and that cozy home really jumped out at me. It was a feeling of, you can see like the lights on a snowy day. And it was a little bit of when you're a kid and it's a snow day and you just want to stay in your pajamas all day and be snowed in. So there's a part of this person that does like that outside adventure. I want to do stuff. But there's also the other side of them that if we don't have anything to do that day, maybe we do hang out in our lounge clothes and shorts and stretchy pants and sweatpants and socks and slippers, and it's okay too. It's like that's cozy and we're doing nothing wrong and we're just relaxing because we both work really hard during the week, and maybe it was a very cozy, I want to be snuggling with you energy. So under the covers, like a big down cover, something like that. So that felt nice. I have a present for you. So they're saying a gift exchange. Okay, gift exchange is pretty significant that we actually went out and bought gifts for each other. Maybe it's our first Christmas together. Maybe we will be exchanging gifts this time next year with somebody. So it could be Spirit's way of saying that, this the person will be continuing to be with. So that feels nice. I have a wreath I feel like my front door. That just felt like my front door, entering into a front door, somebody coming over, making plans, spending a weekend together, a night together, something like that. So that felt nice. I have Rudolph. Okay. Rudolph's red nose. They're saying leader. This person's probably a boss, could be an entrepreneur. Other people look up to this person, admire this person, follow this person. There's a sense of following along behind this person. So they could be like the manager of a business or own a business, or people look up to them for some reason. So Rudolph, the leader of the pack. So that feels nice. And I have a mitten. Yeah, I feel like the mitten is more of a warm and cozy with the house. It feels like we can go outside and go for a walk. We'll get all bundled up, get some fresh air, put on mittens and a hat if we have to. So that felt, again, it's part of that cozy, not doing a lot, but doing things together. I have a Santa energy with a big bag over my shoulders. I'm going to say I come bearing gifts, but it's not material gifts. It felt like food. It felt like either they came with they went grocery shopping, they got a bunch of takeout food, they stopped at the store and they got wine or beer and cookies or snacks or subs, or it just came like I came bearing with gifts. Like I stopped and I got all this stuff so that we didn't have to go back out again. So maybe that person's really good at stuff like that, provision, Spirit's saying. That's funny. All right. And I thought this was a big cupcake at first, but it's a Christmas tree with layers of snow, but I thought it was some kind of dessert. So I'm going to go with the dessert. So I feel like it is just holiday treats, cakes, cookies, fudge, they're saying, anything chocolate. So they like homemade fudge. I feel like there's somebody around them that makes, whether it's a grandmother or an aunt, that it wouldn't be Christmas without this. It feels like a marshmallow fudge. It feels like it's fudge, but with like mini marshmallows on top. And it wouldn't be Christmas without this fudge. So maybe they talk about the fudge. So that feels funny and nice. So yeah, everybody's got that one food that if so-and-so doesn't make it, you'd be disappointed around the holidays, right? So let's see what else they have for you. It feels nice, doesn't it? It feels, like I said, that knight in shining armor comes in and rescues you somehow and sweeps you away. And I don't know, we're off to the fairy castle. That's okay. We can daydream. We can manifest. Why not? Think big. Spirit, when is this person coming into our life? Or if it's in our life, can we have some additional timelines that might have value to us? I have timing is pushed back due to blockages. So I have been waiting for this. I mean, this person wasn't going to waste their time. So the number 40, now that could be like an age. I hit a certain age and I realized that I didn't want to waste my time anymore. It wasn't worth it to me. I'm not really interested in sleeping around. So yeah, it could be connected to just maturity and a certain age, that maybe they put a self block around themselves, like unless it's the one, I'm not interested, which I think. By the end of the month, beautiful, the number 53, the end of December. I'm in December right now. Tomorrow looks promising. Nice, the number 33. And I have the next new moon, the number 49. So those feel all really good. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you need us to know about this connection? What will be future feelings or feelings from somebody on my mind at this time? You came into my life suddenly and without warning. So even though you've been waiting for this person, there is that kind of moment in time that happens where you say, I can't believe it's here. I can't believe I have a crush on somebody. I can't believe I'm giddy. I can't believe I feel like this is a fairy tale. So yeah, even though you wait for it, I can't stop thinking about you. That could be a clue for you and for them that this is going to turn into something more. I can't get you off of my mind. I have to heal, but I do love you. So there could be, can you heal and fall in love at the same time? Yes. Could you still be working through some old wounds? Yes. Doesn't mean you're not capable. We're human. We can juggle a lot of different emotions. So you can enter into there's no such thing, Spirit just said, as being like 100% healed and now I'm going to have a relationship. So it's going to come into you when Spirit feels like you can handle it all. I'm trying to figure out a plan. This person is a planner. This person was strategic. This person probably does things like has timelines and goals and, you know, in a year from now, I'm going to do this. And 5 years from now, I'll have enough saved to do this, you know, so this person's probably very goal efficient and it's important to them. I want to get close to you again. Okay, so maybe there's somebody from your past for some of you. I'm just going to put that out there. But in general, I'm feeling a new love. I often dream about you. I feel the burn of passion for you. So I can't get you out of my mind. And I'm definitely thinking about you. And I see you. I see the real you. And I think that that's so important, that somebody sees you for more than a pretty face, and somebody who sees, you know, that you're beautiful inside and out is always important. So you've got somebody who wants to see the real you. They just, I mean, it's a blessing that there's somebody who doesn't want to play games. It's a blessing that it's somebody who isn't interested in chaos and drama around them. So if you are that person and you have a lot to offer, then this person, I feel like, is out there and ready to find you. And they said, I've got a wicked crush on you. So, and then the talking on the phone for long hours was kind of neat, because that could be a clue too, like hours go by, or that pillow talk for hours on end, something like that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamolenpsychicmedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels here, and I would love for you to take a visit over there, and the links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, heading into 2026, and we will see you all again real soon in another Love Messages.